Welcome to another episode of Honeycomb Training. Today we're going to talk about identifying points of interest in your queries using markers. It's common that you might want to mark down something of interest in Honeycomb as you go through aggregate queries and look at visualizations and graphs. For instance, you might want to mark down when an incident started happening so that as you're going through different graphs, you will retain that point through various queries. Same thing with deploys. A lot of the time, deploys can be a source of issues, and so it's really helpful to have it annotated within your telemetry tool that a deploy happened at that time window. To create markers in Honeycomb, you can either use the UI or do it programmatically through the API. Using the UI looks a little bit like this. You can either create single point markers that mark down one static time, or you can create them for a range like you see here. The shaded region will show you where the marker is. To create markers using the API, you can see an example curl command here. It's a pretty simple endpoint. You just post to it, and you have to provide a few details like what the marker name should be and what type of marker it is. Different types of markers can be used to have different colors so that you can differentiate between, say, the start of an incident and when your build was deployed. There's also the very handy honey marker binary, which is essentially a wrapper around this API call, and just as something that's a very easy to install Go binary that you could add onto your servers and say include as part of your build. Once markers are created using the API, you can then go change their color in the UI under the dataset settings and overview. So you can see that I set the color for different types of markers here. And once you bring it back over to the graph, you can see that the color will change to a shaded version of what you selected. That's a little bit about using markers with Honeycomb. Go forth and enjoy observability.